Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Continuing our Steam Next Fest demos. This one is called... Let me actually see, what is the full title here? Okay, this one's just called Out and About. And the EXE is just wholesome. The EXE is just wholesome. Please be mindful, this is alpha gameplay. This game is a journey into nature, where you'll discover various plants and mushrooms, including some that are poisonous. While the game is as accurate as possible, it is not a replacement for a proper foraging reference. Please be careful when foraging in the real world. When in doubt, leave it out. What's going on, Tommy? Welcome, welcome. Pikmin gay sex, of course. Wholesome. I'm promised this is a very wholesome game. Character creation. You can always change everything again. They gave you a unisex character, which honestly is probably just how you should do it. Nothing is ever just wholesome in this stream. This is a wholesome stream today. For this segment. This is a wholesome segment. Player name. Kelly. I can just pick my pronouns. Is it gonna take that? Is it gonna accept that? Pelly is canonically non-gendered. At least for now. What is it gonna do with what I just gave it? You're fast asleep in your tent when a sudden crack of thunder jolts you awake. The air is heavy with the scent of rain and the distant rumble grows louder. Was there an option to change hair that I missed? I don't think it matters. Going on, Chris? Wholesome Pikmin gay sex. Pelibot hasn't learned it yet. Okay, that's your job, chat, today is to make that emote wholesome. Hello. It said to leave a message at the beep. I hope you can hear me okay, Pumpkin. That rain last night was awfully dreadful. I couldn't sleep a wink with all that thunder. Oh, I do hope you made it to that campsite okay. If you spot Annie, the campsite manager, don't be shy to ask for directions to town and say hello. You heard me speak about my best friend Barbara before. She's always foraging, rustling up some tea or tincture. She normally goes to those woods near your campsite. What does tincture mean? Tincture. Solution of medicinal substance in an alcoholic solvent. Extract of plant or animal material dissolved in ethanol. Interesting. A natural way to benefit from the many health-promoting compounds in plants from verywellhealth.com. Thank you, verywellhealth. Check in on her on your way, would you? I can't wait to see you, Pumpkin. Got Wazzy. Can I also... Is this a controller game? This might be a controller game. Yum. Whoa! How's the audio for you guys? It looked quiet in the beginning. Now it looks okay. Terrible storm happened last night. I should check in with Annie. Man, I hope they do refer to me as them in all capitals. Wowee! That was some storm last night. Thought our tents were about to blow clean away. Good thing you bunkered down when you did. We didn't get a chance to properly meet before the rain kicked in. I'm Annie. I run this campsite. Storm must have finally passed, and gosh, has it done a number on the site. We're lucky these fallen trees didn't cause more damage to the place, or to us. Now that I think of it, if the campsite is this bad, the town must be in real trouble. We need to go check on everyone. Follow me, there's no time to lose. Be there in just a moment, Annie. Whoa! Dog, my character's just living life. The trees block the path completely. With a bit of muscle, I'm sure we can squeeze through. You lead on, I'm right behind you. Push through. Chris, I got a question for you. My scientist in chat. Yow! Ooh, that steak. Ooh, ooh, ooh. One of those tree branches nicked my hand something fierce. I have the worst luck. I always get cuts and bruises when I'm rushing places. Guess Barbara's gonna have to patch me up again. No matter what scrapes I get into, she can always find some herb to help me out. That's what makes Barbara a foraging master. She's normally in the woods just ahead. We should find her. Why do I keep doing the airplane? She really likes that move. They really like that move. Barbara. Okay, she looks like a... She looks older, but I'm not going to say what I was going to say. This is a wholesome game. This is a wholesome game. What was the question? Oh, right. Hey, why does ice expand? Why does water expand when it gets cold? Why does ice get bigger when it gets cold? I thought cold made the molecules get compressed. Because they're less active. I don't remember what brought this on last night. Because of the orientation, water molecules form in crystals. Oh, so they just like spread out a lot? In ice crystals. I'll have to delve further into this. Why don't other liquids do that? Or do they? Maybe they probably do, actually. Hang on. Wait, actually, I think they do. I guess any liquid that freezes, which would be all of them. Right. Hang on a sec. Let me get through this dialogue. Oh, Annie, I was just coming to check on you, dear. All that thunder and lightning and you out in nothing but a tent. What have you done to your hand? I tussled with a tree branch. Got the better of me. But never mind that. Is everyone else okay after the storm? As usual, the only one with an injury is you, sweet Annie. Everyone else is shaken up, but fine. It's the town that's taken the battering. You really should get your hand cleaned up. Plantain leaves are just the thing to dress this cut. Perhaps your new friend can help us gather some. Oh yeah, this is May's grandchild. Lovely to meet you, dear. This is quite the welcome to Portobello. Would you mind helping me forage? It's easier than it looks, I promise. All you need is a basket and some foraging cards. When you spy a plant, identify it using the cards and harvest away. Just try not to take more than half of the plant so it'll remain healthy and regrow. And keep a keen eye. Similar species often grow in the same patches. Ribwort and broadleaf plantain often grow alongside each other around here. I'll give you the foraging cards for both plants. The leaves of either will do. I reckon you'll find plenty along the pathways around these parts. They crop up around disturbed soil. Happy hunting. New item unlocked. Barbara's basket. And ribwort plantain card. Broadleaf plantain card. Field guide. You can find all your foraging cards in the field guide. Here, you can find interesting information and scientific images of each plant. You can also play the identification minigame again. Oh dear. Oh no. So this is the ribwort. Plantago lanceolata. Grasslands, long paths, long ribbed leaves forms a short, dense, flower spike. It is mycorrhizal with many fungi, especially the snowy waxcap, giving it a mushroom-like flavor. It is mycorrhizal, okay. Mycorrhizal. Symbiotic relationship between fungi and plant roots. Okay, so it's just a beneficial symbiotic association between fungus and a plant. Okay. This is educational stream today. Flower spike is edible before blooming, and children once used it as a catapult. Stops bleeding, aids tissue repair, soothes insect and nettle stings. The root treats rattlesnake bites, while the sap can be applied or made into tea. Its seeds are high in roughage, promoting digestion. This is cool. I like this. This is the broadleaf plantain, Plantago major. Common perennial weed. Perennial meaning, of course, is something, a plant that grows and blooms over the spring and summer. Found in many lawns and pastures. Very nutritious. High levels of calcium and has antiseptic and antihistamine properties. Can be used externally, treating skin inflammations, cuts, and stings. Mycorrhizal, with many fungi, especially the snowy waxcap. Every cell contains fungal hyphae, giving plantain a distinct mushroom flavor. Okay, what is hyphae? Branching filaments that make up the mycelium of fungus. Mycelium, of course, meaning the vegetative part of a fungus. Okay. Ice is an actual crystal. Most solids are very compact, but ice particularly has hexagonal shapes. Why does ice freeze the way it do? So hang on. So do other liquids? Water is unique. Okay, so why do ice crystals specifically do this? Link in chat. Although it's kind of like messed up, it looks like. Oh, this is for that thing. Live? Oh, right now? I heard about this earlier. I did hear about this earlier. This is a wholesome stream that I'm not going to comment on. We can save that for Pikmin. I mean, I don't really have anything to comment about anyway. I did hear about this. Yeah, I heard about this. I don't know what's going on. I heard about this as of, like... when... Oh, okay, that was from 20 hours ago. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on right this moment. That was from 20 hours ago. Tommy asks, was it in regard to the blizzard in our game last night? No, it was during baby steps. Something with baby steps. And mud, maybe? So we need ribwort plantain and broadleaf plantain. Remember how it looks. We're looking for a dense flower spike. And this one's got really broad leaves. And like a bushel. I have... okay. That's my basket. That just brings up everything, and these are my... okay. Those leaves look pretty broad, and that flower looks pretty... dense and spiky. A plant patch contains up to 2 plants that are lookalikes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one looks funny. Because it looks really flat. The flower part looks really flat. What do you mean 2 lookalikes? These all look the same. These all look the same. Identification. First, click on the card that belongs to the plant on the left, then click on the parts of the plant to identify. Okay. This is definitely a broadleaf. It has the flower, and it has broad leaves. Okay. I don't... what's the lookalike part? The lookalike. This one looks weird, but it might just be perspective. Okay, and then this one is going to be the ribwort. Because it has thick, bushy flower pieces or whatever, however they describe them. Small, creamy flower spikes with brown seed pods. Okay. And Long and thin spear-shaped leaves with parallel veins. Parallel veins. Okay. So this is going way back. When we were learning... This is like elementary school, I want to say. Elementary or middle school. Learning about... like plants and stuff. Learning about plants. Because we had to do like a scrapbook. We had to go find leaves and identify leaves and make a scrapbook of leaves. I remember like a lot of... I feel like a lot of the leaves, like tree leaves. I think there's maybe actually two kinds. They'll make... Oh gosh, am I doing this again? Yeah, we're doing this again. Do I have Clip Studio Paint already captured? I do, because I'm a genius. So we have... Oh, it's just not... Okay. There was... Hang on, I have to make a background. New... There were leaves like this, so let's... call that a leaf. There are leaves that are like... What's the mirrored? The leaves that are like mirrored, right? And I'm pretty sure there were leaves that were... They would kind of like do one then the other. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know what I'm going... I can't even think of the words that I'm looking for to describe these philosophies in evolution. Parallel to the leaf, though, is not one that I remember. I don't know if trees do that, because that would look funny. Altering? Yeah, it would alternate. And I'm sure there's a better word for that for trees. Like, what would I even ask Google on this one? Tree leaves. Let's look up tree leaves. Shralternating? Is that a real word? Okay, Google's not... I can't actually bring up the images. Google's not working. It's not a real word. I could have believed it. I did believe it. Why do tree leaves grow? Like, I don't even know. What is that part? What is the center? What is that line? What is the line? What is this, like, vein of a tree leaf called? It's just vein. Midrib? They are arranged in a pattern called venation, which can be reticulate or parallel. Is reticulate what I'm looking for? That's actually not the way I drew it. So my drawing was incorrect. The one on the right, this is wrong. It actually grows like... So it actually would grow... It would do this. So you have that, and then it'd be like that. And then like that, right? So, okay, so it would grow like that. That is reticulate? That is reticulate. This is very educational stream. Very educational. As are all of... I feel like half, a very significant chunk of these streams are arguably educational. Okay. So Chris gave us a diagram here of... Diagram of a leaf, the different parts of a leaf. Parallel. So what causes... Not parallel, I'm sorry. Parallel. Okay, hang on. These are parallel, but they're growing like a different way. At least that's the way they're drawn. They're going like... just like lines. But my drawing was not entirely incorrect. The left part of the drawing was like right-ish. Never mind. Okay, that's just a thing. Okay. We're gonna move on. Because I think this is just how some leaves grow, I guess. We got them. Okay, so now we have to snip them. Harvest. This one might be useful. Is pikmin gay sex? I opened that in Google. You bastard. I opened that in Google so you guys didn't even get to hear it. You know what? You deserve that. You don't deserve the satisfaction of that. You don't deserve the satisfaction. This is a wholesome stream. It's a wholesome stream. Chris tried to rickroll me. For the VOD viewers. Harvesting. Harvestable plant parts are displayed on the left side. Click on the parts to harvest. Pay attention to the health bar. Don't take too much. I will try to make it as unwholesome as possible. Pikmin gay sex is wholesome. Gay sex is fine. Okay, they don't like that. Okay, they don't like that. Okay, that emote is not wholesome. There's no way... Jesus himself could not make that wholesome. I need more? Do I still need more? I also can't... I can't make that wholesome. No, I need the one in the back. There we go. I think I'm good. I think I just took way more than I needed because I thought that bar was the health bar. That was not a that was not a progress bar. Just join the stream to hear gay sex is wholesome. It is when it's two Pikmin doing it. They're just Pikmin. What's going on, Slice Socks? How do you want to be referred to in chat? Because I do see you often enough that you can be... Do you want to be referred to by name or just chatter? Chat member? You can pick. Chris can't. Chris doesn't get to pick. They lost that. Well, they didn't... I'm sorry. Chris never had that privilege, I should say. That took you no time at all. That took no time at all. This kid was staring at a pile of... they're like staring at a plot of plants for 30 minutes, Googling on their phone. What does a reticulate vein mean? No time at all. I'd like to be called Barbara, please. All right, I'm going to try to remember that. Barbara. All right. It's going to be a little confusing because there's a Barbara on screen now. That took you no time at all. You must have a green touch, dear. Well done. Maybe we should collect some more plants while we're out here. With the storm, we'll need extra supplies. Yes, having a good stock of herbs and medicinals never hurts. Though, of course, you might find some plants you aren't familiar with. You can show me a picture of a plant you've seen. I can give you their foraging cards to guide safe harvesting. Oh, here. I have a spare camera you can use. I keep a spare everything. You never know when something might break. If you ever want to talk photography, I'm your girl. Now let's not get distracted. Just snap a photo of anything you don't recognize, dear. Collecting a variety of plants would be ideal. Oh, I won't complain if you find yourself swept away by the foraging bug. Make sure you know what you're picking. Some plants have dangerous lookalikes. Got Annie's camera. No, that's me. She can't legally take my name. Leave the choice up to you, although there's a certain something to hearing your username. There's a wholesome something to hearing your username, right? That's a wholesome comment. Wholesome chat member. I can't say what I'm thinking. We need photos of new plants. I don't think these are new. Selfie mode. Please tell him it's not wholesome. Sure, pal, whatever you think is best. Wholesome segment of the stream. We gotta go find some new plants. These look new. Okay. Chat. This is mint. This is mint. I'm gonna give everyone 20 seconds to get their guesses in. I think this is mint. Take your guesses for that and for this. I don't have a guess for this. I don't know what this is. We got a guess for fern. Brandnetil. Don't know the English translation. I see netil and I feel like I could believe netil being a just nettle. Nettle, okay. We'll go with this. We'll do this one first. Show me mint. Oh, yeah, it was nettle. It's one of my favorites. Stinging nettle, often found growing in ruins and disturbed ground. It's extremely nutritious and tastes like spinach. And this is red dead nettle. Despite the name, it's not harmful. It's actually part of the mint family! Yeah! Oh, the other one was mint. Oh. Nettle is part of the mint family. Okay. I don't know anything about plants. Stinging nettle. Urtica dioica. Found growing in rich soil and disturbed ground. Stinging nettles have a long history of use for food, medicine, tea, and rope making. Flavor similar to spinach when cooked, young nettle plants were often harvested in spring when other food sources are scarce. Cooking or soaking the plant in water removes the sting from the plant and allows it to be handled without injury. Packed full of vitamins and minerals, cooked in soups or stews as a vegetable and as a vegetable on its own. The stems contain a fine fiber that's been used to create clothing or cordage for making fishing nets, string, and rope. And the red dead nettle, Lamium purpureum, grows in lawns and garden beds or field edges, looks similar to stinging nettle but smaller and with more rounded leaves. The leaves don't sting but are covered in soft hairs, hence the name dead nettle. It is an annual and grows each year from seed. The red flowers develop toward the top of the stem amongst the leaves. The flowers are tubular with lips forming a platform for insects to land on. Lots of different species of long-tongued insects, like the red mason bee and bumblebees, who visit the red dead nettle for its sweet nectar, and the caterpillars of moths, such as the white ermine, feed on its leaves. When I hear dead nettle, you'd think that it would kill you, not be harmless. I would agree with that assessment. It sounds like it's not edible, or at least I don't think they even mentioned... I don't know, they don't mention anywhere eating... okay, it says it is edible in the top right, but they don't mention using it for any type of, like, food. I don't know, does it have the same uses as stinging nettle? Can I just cook this? And in the bottom bottom right, you can't see it because I'm blocking it. Let me show you guys what I can see here. Down there is another symbol. It has leaves, and I guess the red dead nettle is the first one that flowers, maybe? Brand nettle translates to burn nettle or fire nettle. Nettle tea is amazing. I've never had nettle tea. New link just dropped. Lamiacea? Lamiacea, which is... Lamiacea, family of flowering plants commonly known as mint, dead nettle, or sage family. Many of the plants are aromatic in all parts and include widely used culinary herbs like basil, mint, rosemary, sage, savory, oregano, thyme, lavender, as well as traditional medicines such as catnip, salvia, bee balm, wild daga, oriental moth. Okay, this is a very, very big family. This is a big family. It's like everything. This is just everything edible that is not like a vegetable. Okay, hang on. These are not vegetables, right? What is the... what? What makes something a vegetable now? I gotta close some of these tabs. Neo Tokyo was cool. I don't need that tab anymore. I watched Neo Tokyo. What's this game anyway? This is Out and About, the Out and About demo, part of Steam Next Fest. And the game's EXE is wholesome. Or at least the capture for it is, actually. Let me check. Browse files. Yeah, the game's... yeah, wholesome.exe. I love it. Nettle is edible. The entire plant's edible, though I usually just pinch off the tops and leave the rest of the stem sticking out of the ground. It'll keep coming back, as if pinching off a regular mint plant, and you can continue to harvest until midsummer. Fruit crying in the corner. Vegetables grown in ground, right? Asks chat. I would like a... I don't want to use... I gotta double check that the... In case, when you guys hear me reading several answers, my first one, I usually read... okay, I do read the AI overview, because for simple questions, it's, like, not entirely wrong. But I will also generally read a second... I'll get a second opinion from, like, a real source. Fruit grows on plants and contains seeds, vegetables grown in ground. That's how you learned it. To a botanist, the word fruit specifically refers to the edible part of a seed plant that develops from a flower into a ripened ovary that contains one or more seeds. What does explain like I'm 5 have for what makes a plant a vegetable? Vegetable is partially a culinary word, but mostly just a word that can be used with no training. There's no checklist that can fulfill that automatically guarantees something is one. Instead, it is a part of a plant that is edible. Vegetable simply means any part of a plant that is grown primarily for food. So technically all fruits are vegetables as well. Yeah, I guess that would count. Yeah, because fruit is meant to be... So fruit is how a plant reproduces. That's how it spreads. And in doing so, to do that is made to be eaten by certain animals to be deposited elsewhere. Tomato problem solved. It is both. This person asks, herbs are not vegetables? Answer, that's just another debate waiting to happen, but I don't see many people going up to the spice aisle and grabbing some parsley flakes for their vegetable serving. Now, is herb... herb is culinary. Is that a culinary... Is herb a culinary term? Can I get a source? What is the source for this part? The Institute of Culinary Education, so that is kind of like not exactly what we're looking for. Herbs are a widely distributed and widespread group of plants, excluding vegetables, with savory or aromatic properties that are used for flavoring and garnishing food, for medicinal purposes, or for fragrance. So it's kind of a made-up term. That last part being outside the parentheses, or quotations. Okay, so herb, we'll keep that as like the culinary side of things for now. Biologically speaking, fruit refers to plant structures that are seed-bearing. All other plant parts, such as the roots, stems, leaves, are considered vegetables. Okay. I'm going to take that answer. So, these are vegetables because they're not producing seed-bearing fruit. What was the answer that we were trying... What was the question we were trying to answer in the first place? They use the term... They use the term vegetable somewhere? Can be cooked in soups or stews and as a vegetable on its own. You asked like 10 questions. Did we answer them all? Because I feel satisfied. I don't remember what the original tangent was, but I feel satisfied. Oh, also, let me get the Steam link for askers in chat here. Because I usually do that, and I neglected to. Out and About demo. Join the playtest? What's the difference between the demo and the playtest? I love the concept of this game. All right. We got a new plant. We got a new plant. I don't think it's not a... So it's not a dandelion. It is a daffodil. Unstable Branch or Rimworld 1.6 is out, and it's goated. I did see that it was out. I saw that the beta was out for it. I forgot that they did that. Yeah, so one more reason, one more thing that makes Ludian based as hell is that they release the beta branch early so that mod makers can update their stuff for when it's pushed to live. You know, and so people can try it out. But mod makers, that's huge for mod makers. They can have their stuff ready day one. Might be superior to biotech. I did not look at the changelog, so I don't know what all's there. The most I heard, Vinny talked about it a little bit last night. He was doing more Rimworld. All right, show me Daffodil. Oh, you found chamomile. My aunt used to drink chamomile tea. It helped her to get a good night's sleep. She'd carry it in her little thermos jug wherever she went. This is its cousin, the common daisy. This bitter flower makes a wonderfully soothing salve and tastes lovely in salads. Oh dear. Oh boy, okay. Small summary of changes. Multi-threaded and batched pathfinding and lighting. Okay, so we should no longer get crazy slowdowns if we have 300 animals. I've been waiting 10 years for that. Off-camera optimization features. Memory leak fixes. Launch time improvements. Mobile. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm actually gonna not, in case that's like spoilers for something. I don't know what that means. Unless that's for the DLC and not just 1.6. New map generation. 5 new biomes. New map features. Moving liquids and lava. Over 40 new animals. New animal training abilities. How much of this is DLC versus just the base update? Items that make high wildness animals trainable? Stuff that is not normally trainable, or does it just make it more manageable? Because we had issues. When wildness, like thrumbos, are really hard to keep. I also wasn't keeping them optimally. Now we have a training area that they can't leave. Fishing. Birds. New weapons, traps, enemies, armor, weapon rebalancing. Better planning. Seems, in parentheses, seems even better than the mods. Draw styles. Shapes to build rooms. Blueprints. Diagonal walls. Room requirement reworks. Possibilities for new play styles such as nomadic, multiple colonies, spaceships. That is... Sorry guys, that part is the new DLC. That's not really a spoiler. Caravan system rework. Search function improvements. Scaria rework. Scaria rework. What are they going to change? New water textures. Quality of life changes. UI improvements. Minor features from some DLCs move to the base game. It's RimWorld and not Paradox, so anything that isn't directly new content, but just as a new feature, is base game. You can delete like six mods off your list. Entire Nomad Focus seems like so much fun. I'm interested to see how that works out. The caravan system could use some uplifts because it's very... It's, let's be real, it's very basic. It's very basic. You need food. The only meter that matters is their food bar and how much food you have. Their mood does not matter. When they're in a caravan, I don't even know if their mood can drop. Okay, sorry. Their food system, how much food they have, and also like if they're sick. But I don't even know if you can treat people when they're sick in a caravan. You can click the set up camp button, and then they just stay on a tile. They made you able to camp temporarily, so you don't just lose all your colonists if they get food poisoning, and you can treat them now. Okay, is that like the mod? Is that like the mod that I'm using, where I can just temporarily populate a tile? I'll have like a small tile that I can actually like interact with. Because that should have been... Yeah, that would be a great change. That should be base game. That should just be part of the game. Yes? Okay. God bless. Thank you. Thank you, devs. RimWorld is a huge game, and then there's also... So RimWorld gets the pass that it's already an amazing game. Otherwise, I would be looking at these mods and saying, that should just be part of the game. That really should. I will still say that, but I'm giving RimWorld the benefit of it's already a really good game. They made animals with Scaria look more gruesome. Scaria wounds also cause Scaria infections. Okay. I can get behind that. The mood definitely can drop when they're on caravans. I've had pawns decide to mental break while caravanning. Huh. I have never seen their mood drop significantly. I've never seen that. And actually, usually when I send them to the caravan, their mood's just stable at like 50% plus. I've never had that issue. I don't know. Nor do I know what happens when they do break when they're on a caravan. I don't know if there's much to interact with there. Or if they just slow you down. Added a ton more caravan overhaul. DLC's amazing. Essentials are base game. Innovative new content. Quality of life mods added in an official way and are always much more polished and balanced. Also makes mods... It's a lot easier if it's part of the base game. Mods now have to interact with those systems and work around it. The Discord crashed when the release notes were released. Was that yesterday? Is that why my Discord broke forever? I had to clear my account. I'm not even in the RimWorld Discord, by the way. My RimWorld just broke. Start forest bathing? I should use my new foraging cards to harvest some plants. What is forest bathing? Oh. I was like meditating. Like a dryad. You've always just lost the pawn when they have a breakdown? That's insane. Alright, very good tangent. New plants, harvest new plants. Let's get some new... Where did we just find the daisy and chamomile? Did I read the stuff for them? No, I did not. These ones have flowers and no leaves, it looks like. They are edible. Chamomile. Matricaria chamomilla. Grows as an arable weed. Arable, of course, meaning used or suitable for growing crops. So like good land. Grows as an arable weed in field margins and disturbed grounds. Okay, maybe just stick with what the Google gave us. Don't take my words. Suitable for growing crops. We'll go with that. Arable. Also known as scented mayweed. This plant is commonly used as a calming tea to aid sleep, reduce cramps, and ease digestive issues. Contains a blue essential oil, known for its anti-inflammatory and soothing properties. Also used to relieve anxiety, skin irritations, and mild respiratory issues. Its flowers attract pollinators, making it beneficial for biodiversity. I'm also interested, and I'm not going to fault the game for this because this is a more in-depth topic. I'm also interested in... So they say, like, what it's used for. I want to know why. I want to know how these chemicals interact. Like, what are the chemicals, rather? What are the chemicals that these plants have that allow them to do these things? These ones do have leaves. That's the big giveaway here. Daisies have leaves. Daisy. Abellis perennis. Very common wherever there's mown or short grazed grass. Daisies flower all year round. Both leaves and flowers are edible. The name daisy comes from day's eye, because the flowers open with the warmth of the sun. Daisies have... Huh? That's a pain reliever. Acting to relieve pain is what that word means. Daisies have analgesic... Oh god. Analgesic and anti-inflammatory properties and are used to treat bruising. They're also calming and relaxing, taken as a tea. They have flowers. Chamomile tea is the best. Wholesome stream. No, it's a wholesome stream. I'm sure I've had chamomile tea but I don't get into super creative teas very often. I had a point, like maybe a year or two ago, I had a tea set. Not a tea set, but like a tea sampler. I had a tea sampler that had a bunch of different teas. I really liked, what is it, Earl Grey? Yeah, Earl Grey is pretty sweet. I would have to look at them. I can't remember off the top of my head. Was I don't think Darjeeling was very... I don't know if that was necessarily sweet. Rubus? Rubus? I actually don't know how you pronounce it. I pronounce it Rubus. Rooibos? Okay, Rooibos apparently. Rooibos was pretty sweet. I know there's like 5 different teas that are good for anxiety that I don't, or like anxiety or sleep that I don't necessarily think I can tell it happening. Get really bad sinus infections. Chamomile tea is great for that. It's also pretty common in Europe. And I'm gonna guess chamomile as anti-inflammatory. It does. A blue essential oil. Never been a fan of tea. Are you a fan of coffee? I know some people. Look, I'm a tea. If I had to pick one, well, okay, I drink coffee more. If I was to get into one, absolutely tea. Tea has much more varying flavors, in my opinion, than coffee. Someone will come up to me and describe... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Using flavoring in coffee doesn't count. If you add French vanilla hazelnut peppermint to your like mixer to your coffee, that does not count. That's fine, you can do that. I do that. But that's not like coffee. That's not like coffee bean flavors. Some people are incredibly into... Look, okay, so this stuff here. Can I take a picture of this? It's too big. Open image in new tab. Wait, I don't want signal. Get that out of here. Like this stuff? What do we got here? Strong bitter. Okay, so that's every coffee to me, if I'm being honest. Sweet, smooth flavor. What does that mean? What is that? What is a smooth flavor? That's a texture, right? That's a texture. Can we agree on that? That's a texture. That's a texture. That's not a flavor. You can't taste smooth, right? Can you guys taste smooth? Am I the crazy one? I can tell when a liquid like feels smooth. Flavor is a mixture of taste and texture. Flavor is the entire experience. The difference is the roast. See, I don't even think I know what that means. The roast. Okay, so that's... What is a roast? Is that how the beans are prepared? Kind of. How long you burn the beans. Okay. Never been a fan of tea. In love with coffee. I'll get flamed for this. The only difference I taste in coffee is the amount of milk or flavoring. I can taste when it's a darker roast because I don't like dark roasts. It tastes more... I'm tempted to say it tastes more bitter, in my experience. I'm tempted to say it tastes more bitter, and I don't like that. Dark roast is strong. Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I don't like strong coffee. I don't even like full cups of coffee. I'll do like half coffee and half milk. If I really need it, if I need a good hit, I'll do 2/3 to 3/4 a cup. Like a mug. A mug full. Coffee can lead to awful experiences where if I didn't have a decent meal and I have a lot of coffee, then in 30 minutes to an hour, I will be like cripplingly hungry. And I would, make me drink 2 cups of coffee without a meal, and in 2 hours, I would probably cannibalize somebody. I would eat a person. Yeah. Suggest a lighter roast than what you have. For the hunger part? That happens to other people too, right? It increases your metabolism. Okay, let's go back to flavor. What do we have here? Most common type of coffee bean, that's fair. Sweet, I have never in my life have I tasted a coffee that is naturally sweet. And that is an incredible misappropriation of advertising. You think sweet coffee is just much less bitter? I'm inclined to believe that. My intestines after coffee. Flushed emo. Does coffee make me... Coffee makes me... I have to pee. I have to pee after I drink a lot of coffee. I don't know how it affects the rest of my bowels. I think that's it. Bold, smoky. I'll accept smoky because that's a term used elsewhere. Yeah, I can taste smoked. Maybe not coffee, but smoked meats or cheeses. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Those do have a flavor. Tart, fruity. Fruity tasting coffee. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'll give him tart because tart is... What is tart? How would you describe tart? I would also probably put that along bitter. Oh, sorry, it's the opposite. Okay. It's sour and acidic. I'll give him that one. I will give them that one then. Needing to pee after coffee is normal. How'd we get on this tangent? Why do you guys let me do this? I think I have a very... This is a... This is my niche. My niche... Other people... Okay, look. Other streamers... You've been streaming for 90 minutes. This demo is probably like 30 minutes long. If that. It's probably like 30 minutes. It's like 20 to 30 minutes long, I'm gonna guess. So other streamers can go on tangents. But I feel like we're up there for... I feel like we're up there for like the extensiveness of our tangents. I think nothing yet has beat the EU4 tangents where we spent 2 hours learning European history and not playing the game. Average Pelly viewer. Sorry, average viewer watches Pelly for the gameplay. I watch for the rants and giga chat. Or tangents. I watch for the tangents. Let's get to it. So what we learned, I'm not looking. Bottom left, I have my hand over the bottom left of my screen here. And I'm not looking at the right monitor, or sorry, the left monitor. You have to believe me. The right is my gaming monitor. That's my 1440p monitor. The left, I can almost see chat out of the corner of my eye, but I'm not looking. Daisies have flowers. That's the main giveaway here. Daisies have flowers. That's... You guys see that one? You guys see that one? At first, I thought that was like the faker, because it has like black centerpieces for the flowers, but it's just rendered funny. You see how that's rendering? The petals are like off. The petals are off center. It looks goofy. Let's check that one out. Aw. I explicitly didn't mention Charlemagne when on the herbs Wikipedia. What is that, an herb? Charlemagne? Is that an herb? Ruler. Okay, first HRE Emperor. Significant figure in the history of herbs. What are you crying about? What? What happened? Did he die? Is Charlemagne an herb? Well, the answer seems to be no. Charlemagne was the first leader of the HRE. I don't know European history. We've gone over this. What is the surprise here? What's so shocking? I know what coffee beans the company Muskoka uses, but their coffee's premium and taste and smell so good. With 95% certainty, I could probably not tell. My dad likes coffee. He's the coffee drinker. Well, he's the coffee connoisseur. I say that, but he also, his go-to coffee is from the... his is from... the, actually, I shouldn't even say this because I actually don't necessarily know their His coffee comes from a company that is politically active. A politically active coffee company. You love to see it. You love to see it. Daisies have flowers, 5-head. Daisies are flowers. Did I say flowers? Leaves. Daisies have leaves. Plants can be leaders too. Yes, we learned this. We actually... No, I'm sorry. Pikmin aren't flowers, nor are they leaders. So I'm sorry that actually... I can't use Pikmin defense here. My father drinks like 12 cups of pure black coffee a day. I don't know how he's alive. I don't either. I can't imagine that's good for your heart. Some people, like, literally are built different, but I don't know. The normal person, I feel like that's gonna catch up to them. You know what, though? I'm also in the camp of... if... Okay. Okay. So, working out is good for your heart because it gets your blood pumping and your heart rate increases. Like, aerobics is good for your heart. So tell me, why are high-stress situations not also good for your heart? If you have anxiety, if you have awful, terrible anxiety, and you get 170 BPM when you walk out the door, is that not also working your heart? This is a genuine question, by the way. It's an actual genuine question. Too high heart rates during heart rate? During training? Yeah, okay, there's an upper limit. Well, yes, okay. We'll get that out of the way. There's an upper limit. There is an upper limit that you should not be exceeding. But, like, even going for a jog, right? Going for a jog. Very mildly intensive aerobics are good for your heart. So why wouldn't, or is the issue raised here that coffee raises your heart rate too much? Brain chemicals. Long-term anxiety isn't good because it can become chronic. Your heart also needs rest, but it can't get that with anxiety. Okay. So what if you only get anxiety for like, what if you only get that anxiety for like 2 hours? Is that not equal to like 2 hours of aerobics? Or yeah, like 30 minutes. 30 minutes, we'll say. This is actually not referring... This is not a self, like, insert, by the way. I want to clear the air here. I used to have really bad anxiety going outside. I don't anymore. Because my job... my previous jobs have relied on me being able to interact with people. That was just a PSA to keep an eye on your heart rate during exercise, because a lot of people don't... Wait. Hang on. No, wait. Are you saying that... You're saying your heart doesn't actually get a workout? And that it's bad to have high heart rates? And that was all made up? You're saying this was all made up? For people to watch their heart rates? This was all made up by big... AHA, American Heart Association. You're saying they're frauds. It's not bad to have high heart rates, but not too high. If it's just 30 minutes and not every day all the time, it shouldn't be too bad. But is it good, though? But is it a good thing? Is having a moderately, I'll say moderately, a moderately high... a healthy high heart rate, is that beneficial? Does your heart actually exercise? Overstraining your heart's really bad, can cause scar tissue, which can cause arrhythmias or heart attacks. Pelimoon is now live. Thank you, Pelibot. You're an hour and 40 minutes late. Welcome. What is that emote? Yeah! It's okay. It's a wholesome stream. That's a wholesome emote right now. Pelimoon is now live. Thank you, Thunder, for joining us. Thank you, Tommy. If it's in moderation, it can technically be beneficial, but you'll never see real-life examples. Pure speculation message. I need to ask my doctor. I need to ask my doctor this. He's going to give me the dumbest... That's not true. He actually won't. He won't give me a dumb look. Maybe after I leave, when I walk out the door, he might kind of like roll his eyes. You're like... Periodic high stress moments. Question mark. Periodic high stress moments. Oh, for Chris's? Yes. Trying to see if that fixes, if that's good for your heart. Does your heart... Does having a panic attack count as cardio? From No Stupid Questions. Okay, you're not exercising your muscles. That's not the question. Question is, are you exercising your heart? Cardio is about training your muscles to use more oxygen more efficiently. Is training your heart a myth? It's not real. Your heart's not a muscle. Your heart's not a real muscle, is my conclusion. Not a reflection. I need to ask my doctor. Yes, because my doctor will answer these. He'll know, ideally, the answer to these questions. Ideally, he'll know the answer to these questions. What do we have here? That's a daisy. Easy. That's a daisy because it has leaves. It has small, dark green, spoon-shaped leaves, a thin, hairy green flower stem, and yellow disc florets. Meaning, of course, a small flower surrounded by white ray florets. Daisy. Devs, I'm so sorry. I do really like this game. I love this game. We're having these tangents because I'm engaged with the game. You have to understand. I'm going to shout them out again because I really like the concept. Out and About by Yaldi Games. I really do like the concept of this game. I really do. This is chamomile because it doesn't have leaves. It has feathery green leaves. Wait, what? Has leaves? Feathery green leaves are light green and somewhat shiny. It has leaves. It does have leaves. White, daisy-like flower with a yellow cone-shaped center. So what am I snipping here? Okay, we're taking the flower heads. We're taking the flower heads. And, okay, so you just take whatever. Do they do different... Do the flowers and the leaves have different properties? Probably. They're probably used for different things. Have I got everything that I need? Yes. But I want to harvest the other one too. I want to harvest the mint. The mint family. This one is probably stinging nettle because it has heart-shaped leaves with jagged edges, a square stem, and dangling clusters of tiny white flowers. And this one is a red dead nettle because it has also a square stem, purple bilateral flowers with lips, and hairy opposite leaves that turn purple toward the top. Is that everything? All right, cool. It's also a concept where the threshold of what causes stress can permanently lower. Or sorry, let me reread. The threshold of what causes stress can permanently lower after experiencing stress, but I can't find a good representative image of that. Followed by a link. Hyper what? Oh, never mind. It's not weird. It's a wholesome thing. Okay, what am I looking at? That's what happens when I take images on my big monitor. What is this? Okay, I don't think this is not a weird thing. This is not that. This is a wholesome scientific meaning of the word. So you're saying the threshold can permanently lower. I believe it. I have no retort to that, because I would believe that. Aren't you quite the natural forager? Thank you so much, dear. These supplies will definitely help patch town back up. Annie's hand is looking better already, thanks to you. It doesn't sting at all anymore. Your salves are always magic, Barbara. Do you think you'll be okay making it to town yourself? Barbara and I are going to scope out the damage here. These trees have looked in better shape. Before you head off, you should sort out all the plants you've collected. You wouldn't want to mix up something edible with something dangerous. You can use my sorting table to categorize everything you found. Let me know when you've sorted all your plants. The table's right here. Use the sorting table. Okay. Where is the sorting table? "110 minutes of stream, almost halfway through the tutorial." That means we have over half of the tutorial left, hopefully. Where's the sorting table? Am I goofy? Am I silly? Am I a silly little giblet? Use the sorting table. Use the sorting table. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know it was... Okay, let's look at the other nettle. Brennnessel. Okay, so they use Nestle. Has a lot of them. And there's yours. Grote Brandnethill. What did you say? What was your guess? Nethill, something Nethill? What is Danish doing here? Brand nailed Brandon nailed there. Grote means big. Like grosse. Grot. Norwegian's just Brennnessel. Brennnessel. Yeah, you can definitely tell there's a lot of... Yeah, you can see the influence on each other here. And then there's Danish. How do you pronounce AE again? How do you do that? Pok. Hang on, where was that? Pokrzwa. Pokrzwa. A. They spelled, chat member said EYYY. Braindenalde. I'll take it. Very cool. But, okay, guys. Use the sorting table. Guys, it's very possible that I wasn't paying attention. But I'm having trouble finding this sorting table. I'm looking for every interactable in the menu. Use the sorting... Oh, these are big. What are these? Okay, so they're not daisies, they're not chamomile. I have no idea what these could be. They're not tulips. They're not... I think these... Are these even two different... These are two different ones in here. They're not dandelions. Baron Cloud D colon? What does that mean? Did I just say something I shouldn't have? What'd you just make me say? They leave terrible blisters when you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna guess... okay. Terrible blister... poison ivy. Sure. I don't think that's poison ivy. Yarrow. Hang on. This is what my face looks like. Oh! I'm actually not putting that on stream. It's disgusting. That's gross. Ew. It's bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's bad. It's bad. You look like a... You look like someone infected with Nurgle or whatever. Whatever those Warhammer guys get up to. Ah, here we have yarrow. Did you know it can help to stop bleeding? It's also edible, though I don't enjoy the bitter taste myself. Oh, be careful, dear. It's easily confused with the highly toxic poison hemlock. It's said that the famous philosopher Socrates died of a poison made from hemlock. Uh-oh. We fight the wilderness here in Europe? It sounds... It seems like it. Guys, we don't have plants here. Not really. We have grass. That's it. Grass and weeds, of which I couldn't name properly. Yarrow. Achilleae millefolium. The plant has a long history of use as both food and medicine. Considered a life medicine, the plant has been used for tooth and ear aches, whilst the plant has also been used to heal cuts and wounds, reduce pain or fever, and to help fall asleep. The entire plant can be infused into tea or eaten in small quantities. The Latin name, Achillea, is derived from the mythical Greek hero Achilles, who reportedly carried it with his army to treat battle wounds. In China, the stems of yarrow are used to cast the I Ching oracle. I Ching. I Ching? This is edible. It has flowers and leaves. Hemlock, non-edible. And it comes with a carrot? Conium maculatum. Warning. All parts deadly poisonous. It grows in open sunny grassland often near the coast. It's hairless. The stems are smooth and often spotted with red or purple. The leaf stalk is round without a groove. This plant looks similar to other plants in the carrot family, which are often foraged and include wild carrot, sweet cicely, and cow parsley. Be careful of misidentifying this deadly plant. The toxin paralyzes the autonomic nervous system that controls breathing and the heart. It will kill you within 3 hours. In ancient Greece, poison hemlock was used to poison condemned prisoners, including the famous philosopher Socrates, who was accused of corrupting the minds of the young men of Athens in 399 BC. It will kill you in 3 hours is crazy. Gefleckter Schierling. Gefleckter Schierling. Skarntide. What are they doing over there? What are they doing there in Denmark? Known for being extremely poisonous, tissue contains a variety of different alkaloids. Major alkaloid found in flower buds is Yelta. What is like the Y part of zeta? Like alpha, beta. Alpha, beta, I actually don't even know what C would be. Not Charlie. Alpha, beta, that's gamma? That's gamma? Oh, the third is gamma. Oh, alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. That is also gamma. It's a Y. So it looks like a capital Y, but it's shifted down, and it's also lowercase. Represents the letter gamma in the Greek alphabet. Okay, so gamma conacine. Its molecules transformed into conine during the later stages of fruit development. Conine acts directly on the central nervous system through inhibitory action on nicotinic Acetylcholine receptors. Choline can be dangerous to humans and livestock. With its high potency, the ingestion of seemingly small doses can easily result in respiratory collapse and death. There's a small loop on the bottom. Oh, is there? Oh, I do see that. Okay. Very, very small. For gamma. Lowercase, specifically lowercase gamma. And they only, how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's, okay, 24. Europeans all speak fluent Greek here. What did we say the Bible was written in originally that got lost? What language was that? That you guys lost? That you guys lost? Danish people are still just Vikings. They sound cool as hell. Hebrew? Was it Hebrew? Was it not Greek? Was it not some Greek? Was it Hebrew, Arabic, Greek? I think it was 2 out of 3 of those. Stems are smooth, spotted with red or purple. Around 300 BC, translation of the Old Testament from Hebrew into Greek. Okay, into Greek. Okay. And then at some point, they moved from then Greek to Latin. And then that's the one they said was like the real one that Western Europe was going to use under the Catholics, I believe. And then the Protestants didn't like that. But we haven't gotten that, we've barely gotten that far yet. This actually does not describe at all what the plant looks like, so I'm going to have to use identifiers on the right-hand side of the screen. Does it? Not really. No, they actually don't describe it. Okay, so it's got... It's like more flowery looking. The leaves are less sprouty. Let's try it. Probably not the one that you want to not describe what the flower looks like when the other option is literal death by poisoning and asphyxiation. I can't examine it because I need the sorting table. Use the sorting table. You also skipped a few centuries of orthodoxy existing. I don't think I know what that means. If that happened before 1444, I don't know what that means. Tried to Google the sorting table. Could only find stuff from Escape from Tarkov. Like, did I miss something? Did it bug? Because if I missed something, I'd feel like a real doofus. But also, I feel like I've pressed every, like, interaction the game is giving me. And I'm not seeing anything. What if... What if we just go back in real quick? You can time me on this, because it shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. I would say less than. We can get through this in less than 10 minutes to get back to where we were. I can do this in 10 minutes. This also makes it seem so fun and whimsical. I want to go forage in the forest, in the woods. Oh yeah, there was all this stuff that I thought I saw it, and then I completely missed it. There's a lot of options. Oops. Wait, what did I just click? I hit X. And that was the go forward button. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. All sources I find Orthodoxy started at around 1000 AD, except for orthodoxwiki.org, which claimed it started in 33 AD. What is I don't know what that means. What is orthodoxy? Is that like a different sect of Christianity? Like Christian Christian Orthodox as opposed to Christian Catholic? Or speedrun. I'm gonna get back up to where we were and hope that I hope something changes, because I feel like that's not the end of it. Maybe I just missed something. Oh, was this the sorting table? Was that the sorting table? Was that the sorting table? Oh no, I think okay. That might have been the sorting table. I'm gonna be real. This was report. Oops, I might have killed that one. Told you about the Eastern Roman Empire, but you put, okay, Eastern parentheses Orthodox Roman Empire. And that's Byzantine. I don't have time to click that link, I'm sorry. This is Stinging Nettle. Byzantine is the yeah. Byzantine is Orthodox, yes. Byzantine is the Eastern. Particularly. Byzantine is the Eastern Roman Empire, who is the Orthodox. New plants. We need new plants. Are you guys the new ones? I want to do the poison ones. You're not the new ones. I want to do the poison ones. No, the Eastern Roman Empire is technically different. Byzantine is a remnant of that. Okay. This one has, it's spotted. You see that? You see that? That's hemlock. Because it has fern-like leaves, purple spotted hairless stem, and clusters of white flowers. You can see in the link. I don't have time. I gotta catch up. I look like a fool. This one's probably yarrow because it's the other one. The stem is not spotted. It has white flower clusters, green feathery leaves, and a stem with fine hairs. Poisonous, so I cannot even harvest it. Probably for the best, because I would mix them up. Okay. Crafting table. Yeah, it was right here the whole time. Yeah, it was right here. It was right here the whole time. Whoops. I missed it on the way in. I missed it. I missed it. I didn't look over here. Sorting. Select the correct plant to get curiosity points. If you fail 2 times, you don't get any. If in doubt, leave it out. Uh-oh. Okay. This is... I want to say this is ribwort. But I don't remember how broad broadleaf was. I need to look at the card. It was ribwort. Okay. They actually just they showed it to me. Okay, yeah, so it's ribwort. That is super broad. Yarrow? No. Oh jeez. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I need my book. I don't... View card just gives me the answer, but I think I want the book. If I could have the book... What if I cancel? I don't want to do that. Let's take a moment. Let's look at the link here that Chris posted in... Sorry, that Beatrice, whoever, Barbara, posted in chat. Okay. Shows the divide of the 2 Eastern and Western empires. All right, guys, what are we looking at here? Guys, what are we looking at here? Feather-like, so I don't think it's yarrow. Red dead nettle. Stinging. This one is absolutely red. This is red dead nettle. This is dandelion. Because hemlock is, it's not hemlock. Hemlock is, will kill you. Yarrow. Sorted already? My, you are a quick learner. Sorting is such an important step. One wrong identification can cause a whole host of trouble. I still remember the time I ate those bad fungi. I couldn't go camping for a whole week. As I always say, when in doubt, leave it out. We can't all be foraging masters, but after last time, I'll try to remember. You best get along to your Granny May. Be careful of logs blocking the path. Wouldn't want to patch up any more injuries. I think I spotted Charles on the path toward town. He should be able to help you clear the way. They weren't fun guys, sad face. Maybe they were. Maybe they just had a different meaning of fun. They were jamming around in their intestinal tract or something. What do we have here? This is new. Okay, this dandelion. That's a dandelion. You see that? Dandelion. Easy. Ah, yes, dandelion. Edible with plenty of medicinal applications as well. Its name stems from the French dente de lion, which means lion's tooth because of its leaf shape. And flatweed. I brewed some lovely coffee the other day made from flatweed roots. Dandelion does have flower and leaves. Terrazacum officinal ag. The dandelion, found in grassy areas, is a widely used herbal remedy. All parts aid digestion, and its sap, latex, removes warts. Though bitter, it is rich in vitamins and minerals. Young central leaves are best for eating raw. Studies confirm its diuretic, antioxidant, and potential anti-cancer benefits, supporting its traditional medicinal use. Dandelions are vital for pollinators, offering nectar and seeds to bees, butterflies, and birds, especially when other food is scarce. It really is, like, it's that easy to turn somebody into... You could turn me onto natural oils if you presented it like this. Guys, I don't think I'm going to go to the doctor's tomorrow. I'm just going to go into the backyard. I feel confident that all we needed in life was plants. Can you think of a certain type of mushroom that causes fun? Can you identify it, though? We're not that far in yet. I certainly can't. Not yet. Just don't eat the barren clown. The barren clown. Don't eat the barren clown. Flatweed is only leaves, but that looks like a flower. I'm going to be honest. That looks very flowery. Hypocaris radicata. Flatweed grows on meadows and grassy pastures, waysides, and open woodlands, and is a dandelion look-alike that is edible. It is toxic to horses, but good grazing for sheep. It's also called cat's ear because of the shape and fine hair on the leaves resembling the ear of a cat. The leaves are used in salads or as a vegetable, but can be bitter. They are less bitter if picked before the flowers form. It does have flowers. Oh, is this saying the parts that are edible, maybe? Or like good for eating? They didn't say anything about eating the flower. Or the roots at that. Maybe it is edible, but it's not good. Bitter kraut versus sauerkraut. What does kraut mean? Flower? Herb? Bitter herb? That makes sense. Herb or spice, okay. Pissenlit salvage. 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 Pissenlit. What is this? Gavun Biggin Kuryud. Glatversbrer. Rotfibla. It's pikmin nectar because it has piss in it. Pissenlit sauvage. Sorry, that's not my French accent. Pissenlit sauvage. All parts of flatweed are edible. However, the leaves and taproot are most often harvested. Okay. Slonetchik polny. One of the Eastern European ones, I'm gonna guess. Let's see, this is dandelion. Because it has a hollow stem, actually. Single bright yellow flower and long green toothed leaves. Nice. Polish, okay. And here we have flatweed. Because it has a solid, thin stem, long and fluted leaves covered in coarse hairs, and a bright yellow flower. Yeah, okay, we can't even grab the flower. Oops. I killed it. Can I harvest one without killing it? There we go. Dandelion tattoos were so cool as a kid. Around... Uh-oh. Fungus. Around here, those were mostly just used to bully children. There's a rhyme with, like, there's a rhyme... I don't know, something about, like, a baby pissing his pants going down a slide, and you would drag the dandelion down someone's arm. It's like, hee hee hoo hoo, you got baby piss on your arm. You got baby pee pee. This is the common field mushroom. These are one of the most common fungi to find and a very popular treat. But identifying fungi can be difficult, and the field mushroom has many dangerous mimics. Its most common doppelganger is the poisonous yellow stainer. But unlike the field mushroom, the yellow stainer bruises yellow when the cap or base is damaged, so look out for yellow spots. Field mushroom. Agaricus campestris. A common mushroom of nutrient-rich grassland, fields, and pastures appearing singly, in clusters, or in rings. Best harvested when the gills are still pink and spores not fully developed. Field mushroom can be eaten raw, sliced into salads, or cooked into soups and stews. In the past, slices of this mushroom were applied to scalds and burns in parts of Scotland. Yellow stainer. Agaricus xanthoderma. Non-edible. Warning: toxic, causing severe food poisoning. Occurring in woods, lawns, gardens, and hedgerows, this poisonous mushroom can be confused for the field mushroom in autumn. Yellow stainer gets its name because the flesh bruises bright yellow, especially at the stem base. This color change can happen immediately, but can take up to 10 minutes depending on the weather. However, the flesh returns to white again after about 15 minutes. That's interesting. Gelbfleckiger champignon. Carbol champignon. Gull champignon. that mean yellow? Carbol, something like that. Carbol, yellow. Gull, yellow. Gelb is gold. Champignon is just common mushroom. I don't know why you guys just call it mushrooms. Champignon is the edible ones, the edible mushrooms. Gold. What is Fleckiger? I don't know what that one means. It's gold something. I once shoved one of those seed-releasing spotted, Fleckiger spotted, gold-spotted mushroom. Or stained. Okay, gold-stained mushroom. Interesting. Once shoved one of those seed-releasing dandelions up my brother's throat. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Can you eat those? I guess so. Dandelions are edible. Those are dandelions, right? Because I thought it was funny. Was it funny? Failed champignon. Failed. Oh, field. Field mushroom. And then Gavone vide champignon. Chat says it was not funny. Alright, it was not funny. Mark Champignon. Oh, let's try it. Okay. They said it was not funny. Wink, wink. Well, this one looks a little yellow. I think it's the yellow stainer because it has a white stem with a skirt and a yellow bruising at the base. It also has pink to brown crowned gills. And finally, it has a round white smooth cap that bruises yellow when cut. And this one is the field mushroom because it has a white stem with a skirt, crowded, did the other one say crowded or crowned? Crowded dark pink gills, and a white, gray, brown, rounded smooth cap. Poisonous harvest. Ew. I would probably wash this before eating. I'd probably wash it. Now you need to go back to the Piclopedia and memorize all the plants there. I feel like those ones are a bit more distinct. We have... There's one more patch that we either missed or is up further ahead. Did I check out these short ones? Yeah, it's the dandelion group, right? Oh, no, it's not. This is the Daisy group. Are we missing Daisy? Oh, we're missing Daisy. Seems like they intentionally grouped up similar plants. Yes, they want to make sure that you know that plants can look very similar, and some of them will kill you. Okay, so we already did Daisy and Chamomile. You can skim ahead earlier in the VOD by like 2 hours. Okay, that is everything. So this is probably the end of the demo, maybe. Oh, what does this guy sound like? Hang on. Guys, I'm scared to click this one. I really am kind of worried to click this. I'm scared to click this, but I'm going to. What was this? Oh my gosh, wait, today's Friday the 13th. I forgot.
So tonight's video.
Guys, I want you to... I went to YouTube and typed in Scottish accent, and this was the third one. That is not like...
Be focusing in on my Scottish.
I don't like it. Chat. Okay, chat really doesn't like it. What is this one?
Oh, indeed. If he was a wee bit closer, I could lob a caber at him, kin.
Right.
You feel the same way? It's just no fair marking a speck for the hand of the coin. It doesn't want to nip it yet.
Uh-huh. Oi, they could you to be. I tell you, get scared about the way I do this stuff. They try to kill a god a little bit. The god mistake to put the falling tree at the bed and that is something. Good thing I had my put it into money. Hey, the third, you might made gun child. Shall we get there? Just worried about the capital of the way all that. Fair one. I took it out of bed last night. You best scared to check it up. And the week. He's doing Irish? No, the video said that was Scottish. The video said Scottish dialect. What do you mean Irish? And to the other end of the bar clears over the tree. And a bit of the round and get our study on gonna. It said you're inaudible. That's Irish. No, it said Scottish. I thought Scottish was the more like non-understandable one. I think that was from How to Train Your Dragon. So I hope I don't get copyright struck in for that audio. Oh, there you are, Pumpkin. I'm so glad you got here in one piece. I couldn't say the same for my little cottage. Oh, Pumpkin, she's in tatters. Her roof is caved right through thanks to that tricksy tree. Really, I should be counting my lucky stars. The roof is the worst of it. The rest of the town is in a worse state. Not a penny to rub together to rebuild. Who's that? Theo? What are you doing, Theo? That's why we've got to take matters into our own hands. Let's show that storm what's what. We're going to have a fundraiser. You'll help us out, won't you? If you go through the town and market, there's a community kitchen underneath the train station. Meet me there and we can whip up some delicious dishes to sell at the market. You remember how good my stinging nettle soup recipe is, don't you? If you spot any of the folk from town, don't be afraid to say hello. We're a kind bunch here in Portobello. I'm sure they'd be happy to help you with the fundraiser as well. cottage is in tatters. See, Pelibot's wholesome. Pelibot's being very wholesome today. Linda. Darling, what an adorable look you have. You must be May's grandchild. She's been talking about you for weeks. She certainly wasn't wrong about what a stylish figure you cut, darling. I'm Linda. I run the hair salon. Or, well, Not enough left of it to call it a salon, sadly. Say the same for my boat. Can't believe I lost another one. We've certainly seen better days, but I suppose we're all in the same boat now, aren't we, Arthur? Aye, suppose so. At least we've still got places to rest our heads and supplies to fill our bellies. Indeed. We mustn't lose sight of our silver linings. My dear Charles can make us a nice breakfast in the morning. Speaking of food, May must have mentioned the fundraiser. We're happy to roll up our sleeves if you're headed to the kitchen. Speaking of help, could you check in with Harry outside the kitchen to see if he's still able to lend a hand? Seems he's occupied with a lovely young lady from out of town. Wholesome arousal makes it sound like it might be okay in public. It is okay to have panic attacks in public, although that's something that you should work on. I heart carrots. Wholesome. Wholesome carrots. My beautiful smoothie stall. Trashed and torn apart. It's gonna take ages to make it right. I'll need new paint, wood, fabrics. That's not even telling if the cooler was damaged. My pops always says a challenge is just a success waiting to happen. Think about how awesome your stall will look once you built it again, right? I suppose. Oh, hi. I'm Leah? Leah? I'm Leah? Do you live here too? I'm visiting Portobello for a seaside break, but it seems like the storm had other ideas. That's an understatement. You're related to May, right? I'm Harry. Normally, I'd offer a smoothie for newcomers, but it seems both of you will need to take a rain check. Weren't you just telling me about some fundraiser? Maybe the money from that can help with repairs? Oh yeah, May said she was cooking to raise some money in the community kitchen. Maybe I can teach her to make a smoothie or two. You have a community kitchen here? That's so cool. Don't have many of those back in the city. I'd love to see it. It's just through the archway here. My services are yours if you need help. A pretty little place. Alright, the guy said the kitchen was nearby. I think I went the wrong direction. I think I went the exact opposite way. Pelly confirms he gets panic attacks during, huh? Through the archway. Oh, I missed, yeah, right here. Okay, right next. I did go the complete opposite direction. This is not the first time that I've missed something obvious in this game. City in ruins, what a pretty place. It is, even in ruins, it's beautiful. You found your way okay, Pumpkin? Welcome to the community kitchen. We used to cook together all the time back in the day. It's nice to see everyone coming together here again. Folks here all have their own styles and favorite recipes. I'm sure they'll share them with you once you get to know them better. For now, let's start with an old favorite of mine, stinging nettle soup. Barbara had us all well stocked on leaves, and it's just what people need right now. Now let's get on with it. Head on over to the recipe book and choose your helpers. Come see me when you're done. Stinging nettle soup requires 20 leaves. Okay, I guess all three of you guys. Oh, I get to pick, I can only pick 2. I'm sorry, Arthur, I can't do your voice right now. These 2 are easy. Made stinging nettle soup. Is there any meat in there, or is it just leaves and green water? Oh, pumpkin, it smells heavenly in here. I've missed cooking with folks here. Thanks for bringing up some good memories and helping out. Charles helped me set up a stall while you were cooking. The others have kindly donated everything they can, so we've got plenty to sell in addition to your lovely soup. Meet me at the stall just outside to the right, and I'll walk you through it. Leaves create soup, not salad. Made a very fine leaf soup. My stall. I have... Oh, how exciting. This should really help cheer folks up. We've pulled together quite a selection of stuff to sell, so don't worry about running out. Now we don't want to just take people's money, happy as they may be to give it for a good cause. Let's try to give them what they really want. Just try your best to match them with goods that meet their needs. They'll probably give you a little something extra if you do. Folks will be happy with whatever they can get in these circumstances, so don't worry about matching everything. Okay, we got a selling minigame. Bottom container shows your created items. Click on them to add them to the customer's basket. Top container shows the NPC's needs. Choose items that fit customers' needs to increase their happiness. You can give them multiple items, but don't worry if you don't have an item they need. That's normal. Press sell to confirm the sale and get paid. So you want hydration. You want something that'll give you a hydration. You want something that'll give you an upset stomach, and you want something that'll give you rheumatism. Is that arthritis? Okay, you want me to give you arthritis? Let's see what we got here. Well, so this is good for soothing arthritis. Okay, I guess that was actually incorrect. How do I undo? Give me this back. So this lemonade, yarrow lemonade, is hydrating. Stinging nettle tea gives you rheumatoid arthritis. And I don't have anything to give you an upset stomach. I'm sorry, I didn't grab anything poisonous.
اللي المعلم الود الجمال الجاء يقدر شعر معنا ما الفن I'll get them better than way back you could tell them with fact إلا تريد سام تتل Hey, it's our book called Appetite Killing Fuck Cook Up. I didn't understand a single word that you said to me. I'm gonna give you some mushrooms. And some green soup. As well as... I just picked these leaves and I didn't even wash them. And you want something that is going to rapidly deteriorate your mental health. I don't have that, I'm sorry. Oh, this is so cool. Everyone here must be so talented to put all this together on such a short notice. I knew Portobello was a hidden gem. I just hope that Petty and Load can see that. That's the law firm I work for back in the city. Cash and Sharp, my bosses, are on their way to assess the damages to one of the buildings they own here. It's an old hotel called The Bell? The big one up on the hill, right? I just hope they don't do anything rash. Folks here really seem to care about it. They can be harsh when it comes to cutting losses. For now, if there's any way I can help you all rebuild while I'm here, I'd love to. I'll start by buying some of these goodies you've made. Please give me arthritis, says chat. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna give you some stinging nettle tea. They reworked pathing AI in RimWorld 2 to make them follow straighter lines and walk on paths. They will now path toward the paths. They'll take that into account, hopefully. The speed buff. Give you some mushrooms. You would like some aches and pains? Daisy Oil's got you covered. And I'll give you some lemonade to round everything out here. Help you wash it down. Yeah, this is what you whipped up, huh? Shame I couldn't add one of my smoothies to the mix. I was sure people would finally like the next one I was working on. Once I have my stall up and running, I can give you some tips and tricks on the market trade. It takes a certain kind of shine to stand out in the business. Did you forage the local plant life to make some of this? How innovative and raw. I'm sure it's safe if May was involved. Show me what you got. You want umami and immune boosting? I have none of that. So I will give you... The green soup is gourmet? Oops, I think someone wanted gourmet earlier, and I don't know if I gave it to them. Give you some dried mushrooms and stinging nettle tea. Oh, darling, this looks magnificent. I can't wait to try what you've made. Meeting you has truly been the highlight of my day. I can only apologize for the timing of your visit. Normally, I'd offer you a full complimentary wash and blow dry, but I don't even have so much as a bottle of clarifying hair oil left. I confess, I'm not sure what to do with myself if I'm not helping others look their best. If you have something to give me a pep in my step, that would be a big help, darling. I have for you... I do have skincare. Chamomile salve. Dandelion jelly. And something that'll knock you out. I don't have, so I'll give you more. Oh, I can't. I'll give you some green soup. We meet again. Wowee. You and May sure cooked up a storm to beat a storm. I'm gonna head back out to the campsite tonight, so I'd best stock up on supplies. Gotta keep my energy high to fix all those tents. My hand is feeling 10 million times better after using the ribwort plantain you picked. So anything else you recommend is good by me. You totally have the healing touch. I'm gonna give you plantain oil, stinging nettle tea to give you some muscle soreness, and some breaded mushroom. Oh, it's you, dear. How sweet of you to help May's fundraiser. She's a tough walnut. May, even with her cottage destroyed, her first thought is for everyone else. And what a selection you have on offer. The wonder of foraging doesn't stop once you've harvested your chosen plant. It has the power to create all of this goodness. The town really could do with some pick-me-ups right now, myself included. What would you recommend? You got a lot of issues. So here's some daisy oil. That'll give you some arthritis. And I don't have anything for your anxiety, so I'm going to give you some green soup. Goodness gracious, what a success, Pumpkin. Thank you so much. All this money will go right back to fixing up the town. What a wonderful start. There's still so much to do. Everyone has lost so much. Arthur and his boat, Linda and her hair salon, and my little cottage, of course, though that's the least of my worries. What's more important is getting the town in shape. Buildings need fixed, and we'll have to clear those broken trees and plant new ones in their place. It's a lot of work, but this little community has never been afraid to get their hands dirty. And you've always been a hard worker, Pumpkin. I'm so grateful you came to visit us. It might not have been what you planned, but just having you here lifts my spirits and lifts my hopes. You can help us make Portobello picture perfect again. Now you go on. You've helped me enough for now. I think Barbara wants a word. She's by the kitchen door. Hello, dear. You were such a help foraging today, I just had to come say thank you. Normally I'd be able to manage alone, but with Annie's injury and all the stress from the storm, well, you really made my day easier. Lately, the simplest things just leave me so exhausted. Maybe it's my age finally creeping up on me. Ah, that's not your concern. I'll let you get on with exploring Portobello. Even windswept from a storm, it's quite charming. One more thing. If you follow the tunnel next to me, it'll take you up to the forest above town. A good place to find fresh ingredients. Now have fun. Oh man, they're still letting me go. I don't believe there's anything like more. I think we saw all of the plants that they're going to give us access to. What a busy day it has been, Pumpkin. Thank you so much for helping with the fundraiser. Really lifted our spirits. I'm certain that with you here, we'll be able to recover and restore our little town. It won't be easy, but nothing worth having ever is, right? Who said this again? I think it was Theodore Roosevelt. Anyway, let's all do our best. Resting is part of the process, so let's end the day here. There we go. Thank you. We hope you liked playing the demo. We're working hard on the game, trying to improve as much as we can with the help of your feedback. Wishlist now. That was a really cute game. I like that. I enjoyed that. I'd be okay if it was even like more in depth. I don't know even what I'm asking for there. Yeah, I don't know what I'm asking for there. I think it was a really cute game. I'm glad that I played that. That was fun. I like that. So that was, one more time, that was Out and About. Implication that you're collecting the money of the villagers to start restoring the village means that they could also just be taxed more. Game turned me into a tax activist. Assume the tutorial would have ended when you spoke to the Scottish man, or right after arriving. Yeah, I thought every part of that felt like where they could have ended the tutorial, but I think we got to see all the mechanics they had to offer. It's a fun, cute game. I don't think they probably don't handle taxes. They just kind of do things on their own. And they send out a caravan now and then to collect supplies that they can't grow. Yeah, so that was out and about on Steam. 2.6 hours of playtime for that demo. Probably more than we needed. A lot more than we needed, actually. But I think we'll do some... Are they... They are... Playing Creeper World 4. Okay, I actually don't have Creeper World 4 on Steam. I did play it, but I don't have it. It's on my laptop. They're making you work for their money just so you can spend it on fixing their village. Oh. Well, I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. They could have just invented it without you having to... invested it without you having to do the work. Something about capitalism, I don't know. Natural disasters are the best place to make money, after all. They also get the food benefits from it. They're capitalistic vampires. Well, all right. When the game comes out, we'll hear your thesis. I would like you to present that. Wholesome stream. I haven't stopped the recording. Guys, I'm going to end the recording here. Thank you for the VOD viewers. I might follow this up with something. I don't know. End of the Next Fest stuff. I know I enjoyed that. We did some yesterday. We did wrapped it up with Out and About. Thank you, VOD viewers. I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.